Alright guys, I hope you finished your homework and got the pictures of the parabolas from yesterday. Just a quick review of the transformations of parabolas. The vertex form of the parabola, h and k, is going to be your vertex. So if your maximum value is like 4, 2, you're going to put 4 in for h and then 2 in for k. The a value is what's going to make your parabola wider or narrower. So if a is in between 0 and 1, the parabola is going to be wider. And you can mess around with decimals or fractions, your call. If the absolute value of the a is greater than 1, then the parabola is going to be a more narrow parabola. If you're trying to hit that on your image. Just a reminder that the opposite of h moves the graph left or right. So if you put a +5 in there, the vertex is going to shift to the left. If you put a -3, it'll shift to the right. K moves your graph up and down, and then a negative a value will reflect it. So what I want you guys to do right now, if you're not already there, is go to Desmos.com and get on the graphing calculator. And then you guys are going to upload your image. So to do that, you'll hit this little plus button and then click image. And then you'll find it wherever you saved it on your drive. And then the image will show up there on the screen. Now my recommendation for you guys is to click the image name in the left where you're in the formulas page. And then that lets you move the image so that you can center your parabola with maybe one of the x-intercepts on the origin. And then from there, your challenge is to try and get the graph of the function to align with the image that you guys have. And if you have any questions during this process, let me know, or work with one of your shoulder partners to try and get it figured out. So you're ready to start graphing. You can just type it in there. You don't have to do f(x). You just type in the function. Think about what point is going to be important. If you're in vertex form, what's going to be the most important part of your parabola to figure out first? Hit the middle one right there. How's it going, Megan?
Good. Sure did.
Oh no. That potato chip is going to be difficult. Are we going to work with the layer underneath the potato chip or the potato chip itself?
I was going to work with the top.
Yeah, I like that idea. So what are you trying to do? So what do you think the vertex is? Yeah. And so what's its?
2.898.
Okay, so let's try that. So hit parentheses, and then type in like x plus or minus.
There we go.
Yeah.
How do I square it?
Hit the little caret button, so shift and then 6.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move the picture.
Click the image link right there, and then you can grab it by the middle dot, and that'll let you move it. And so yeah, you need to get yours squared as well. So right outside the parentheses, hit shift and then 6, and that'll get you up in the X line.
Okay.
So what you need to do right now, Colin, is change that 1 to an X.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so it looks like right now the vertex of your parabola is way above the chip. So it's off your screen right now.
Ooh, so close.
Ooh, getting there, Tobin. You're pretty close. Oh my gosh. All right, so it looks like two of you are getting really, really close to hitting this down. What I want you guys to do on your notebook paper is write down the function that you found that mapped your image, and then label the key characteristics. So what is the vertex of your graph, and what are your x-intercepts? So where does your graph cross the x-axis? And then to finish your assignment, if you were trying to help somebody else map a parabola onto an image, what tips would you provide them? You could give them a step-by-step process for what you found worked well for you guys.
Do I lower the vertex of the parabola?
Let's go ahead and put a negative in front of the A value. And then yours doesn't really make sense.
It happened.
Where is your parabola? Like where are you located?
The vertex, I think is like either non-existent or really, really high up.
Oh, you have x equals. Let's delete that. And get rid of the equal sign, and then you'll be in business.
There you go. What are we writing? Much better.
So give a written explanation for another student who is just starting this. What tips would you give them to try and map it as quickly and efficiently as possible? Nice job, Megan.